Hey guys, Pastor Abram here. Do you want to see a completely complete, that's redundant, but a complete Rise of Revival set? I got my Rise of Revival binder here. This is my personal collection. And if you watched my God Pack video, if you haven't seen it, check it out. I have a card up in the corner there. Check out the Rise of Revival God Pack video where I opened all 6 mystery cards in one pack. And it completed my set. That video, I completed my set. Let me show you really quick. I got a few extra bonus cards. This is the Summer Camp 2025 card that I got for being a dorm leader at camp this year, 2025 summer camp. They handed those out to anybody who was at camp. Sweet card, great looking card, honestly. I actually have one that I'm keeping for my, somebody... How did I get this extra one? I forget now, but I caught it and I'm keeping it for my son. I forget how I ended up getting it off the top of my head. I got this Gino card from the BGMC director himself. That's the only way you can get the Gino card. I got that at General Counsel. And actually, this is a custom card, a proxy we made here at Commission Kids for last month's BGMC Sunday. So if you want to get custom cards, limited edition cards that only get given once, this was for October of 2025. But here, let's jump into it, guys. You'll see I have all of the first 4. Ooh, I need to actually find a new one. Look at that, guys. I was not kind of rough with that guy right there. He's got a chipped corner. So I need to find a different Columbia to put in my collection. So I have all 4 of the first 4. So we got number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4. So you'll see, I think there's 10 locations, right? So you got Romania, Kenya, Spain, Minneapolis, Phoenix, Indonesia, Colombia, Israel, Ethiopia, and Mexico. I got Doug and Speedy, the buddies. I have Jerry and Punda, the Holo, and then behind it, I should have the non-Holo version. Now that this binder, originally I had the trading section behind this little tab here that's all beat up. But now, actually, if I slide it over here, now that I got this Speedy Delight binder, this massive boy, this is my trading binder for Rise of Revival and Champions and Disasters. So I moved those out of this binder. So I should go back and instead of doubling up, let's see if I can do this, instead of doubling up the non-Holo and the Holo with the Holo in front, I should go back now that I've completed it and put them side by side. So, but there you go, Speedy and Doug, Jerry and Punda. I got the Holo, non-Holo version of Graham and Gladys. I got the Holo, non-Holo version of Samir. I got the Hope card, the Sal and Sally card. Miles Meerkat, Roscoe and Riley. Got the Holo and non-Holo Buddy Barrel. This card for me was hard to find. I don't know why, but I've seen far less pulls of this card. I think I've seen 3 of them in our whole church, including the one that I pulled. Maybe 4 if I'm forgetting one. But that one was hard for us to pull. The Buddy Barrel Holo, I think Gabby pulled one, I pulled one. I don't know if, I think I pulled a second one maybe and traded it to Isaiah. I can't remember, but I think there's only been 3 or 4, maybe 3 or 4. Phil the Tortoise, classic card. All the kids love Phil the Tortoise. We got Winnie the World, the Holo, non-Holo Toby, the Holo, non-Holo Odie, Sam Saint Super Sleuth. I have my signed Ramona. I got my brothers to get me a signed one when they were at General Counsel. I got the signed Ramona, Mary Josephine, the Holo, non-Holo Wendell, Professor He's the Way. I think my brother has a signed Professor He's the Way. I didn't get one, but I know he did. I got Toxic Ted signed and Luna Labcoat, Simon D. Clown, non-Holo and Holo Buzzy Buzzer. I got the Pathfinder. I got a signed Dr. Banana shirt at Kids Camp or Kids Convention at General Counsel. This one's also kind of hard for us to pull at church. The Pencil Pal Holo. The Holo Pencil, and actually the non-Holo one. I've not seen too many of those either. So Grandpa Buddy, those are easy to pull. Oh man, I got some pages that look, oh, this one's falling out. I need to put that in. Okay, so we got Prim and Daisy, Holo and non-Holo, Smush the Pug, Bebe, this is one of my favorites. Pedro, Kira, Little Buddy, Harmony the Cockatoo, and the first mystery card, Azusa Street Revival. Okay, so we're into the first mystery card. Next one, Dick Gruber mystery card. This is one that I pulled in that God pack. Go watch the video. It was crazy. I destroyed the audio. Sorry. I tried to tame it down in post-production, pull the audio down at certain points. But that one and Dan and Louie I got in the God pack. I mean, I pulled all of them, but these are the two that I kept because I needed them to complete my collection. Retro Speedy, great looking card. Honestly, the mystery cards just look, the holo on them, apart from the Buddy Barrel holo, where did it go? The Buddy Barrel holo, just the color combination they did, like the background of the sunset, looks so good. But honestly, this card and this card, like out of the binder, look, this might be the best looking card in the whole pack, honestly. Like the holo they did on this card is insane. This card looks so good in the pack. Honestly, I should sleeve these and not leave them in a binder. I'm gonna like mess up the corner doing this crap. Pardon my French. Honestly, I shouldn't leave them in the sleeve. Let me go ahead and put this guy back in. But I find it just so convenient when I'm showing kids. Like, I don't want to carry around slabs when I'm showing kids the mystery cards. And I want the kids to see the mystery cards. I don't want to have it so where they can't see it. So there's that. So Retro Speedy, Dan and Louie, Bowser trucks I've had for a while. I think that was, no, maybe that was the first mystery card. I think this was the first mystery card. I got this one, then Azusa Street, then Dick Gruber, then Retro Speedy, and then I pulled those in the God pack. So I have the General Council exclusive partner cards. I got all of them. So I have the holo General Council exclusive. I'm saving some for my kids. They helped me during the scavenger hunt, so they got cards. And then the non-holo regular version. The World Serve International, I got the holo. Asia's Little Ones holo. You can see all of those are the holo cards. Although the Africa's Children holo card didn't really shine as much because of the dark background. I don't know if I can get it out of here very well. But you can kind of see it. It's got like a really dark background with some African trees and safari-scapes. And then the handprint, obviously, with Africa in the middle. But you can't really see the holo on that one. Let's see if I can pull out my flashlight here really quickly. Although now I don't know where my flashlight went. That's weird. It's usually in my pocket. That's okay. I have my secondary flashlight because I'm insane. Okay, I always carry secondary O-light. This thing is awesome. It's like 40 lumens, and it's the size of literally like the tip of your finger. But let me just turn this on really quick. Great little light, great little torch, USB-C. I keep it on my keychain. When youth camp this past year, the lights went out. This thing was a champ. It had 30 minutes of battery, a little bit more because I can go from this one. That's the high setting. This is the low setting. That's the high setting. This thing is 40 lumens, and it's pretty bright. But you can kind of see it a little bit there. It's a little hollow. But just because it's a little darker, I feel like it's not as noticeable as many of the other ones. So the Convoy of Hope card's dope. I love the blue. Project Rescue, U.S. missions, World missions, Speed the Light. The Speed the Light card looks good. A little busy for my liking, if I'm being completely honest, just super nitpicky. It looks a little busy. I think that maybe a redesign. I'm sure they'll have a new Speed the Light card at some point. But for me, it was a little busy. I love the AGWM card, the blurred out thing there. Free International, Africa's Children. Honestly, now that I'm looking at it a little bit more, I'll pull out the non-holo version. Hopefully it'll be a little easier for you to pick up. Like, the way they made the background really dark, but the subtle, like, safari-scape on there looks great. This actually, the card looks really good. I kind of like the way they blurred the background dark like that. Live Dead, good-looking card. I love the Live Dead card. I think that looks really clean. The Middle Eastern background, I think, looks really, really clean there. Mowing Lawns, National BGMC Sunday, Glow Sticks. This is a great card. I love the look of this and the Spray Sunday. Where's it at? Silly Spray Sunday. I think that might be the best looking one of the holo action cards. Selling mystery boxes. This is a holo action card here. The 1 in 100. The Dunk Tank card's a holo. Rock Painting. The BGMC Tournament. That's a holo card. But I think if we're just... So we have Farm Chores. Sorry. Recycling. I'm jumping out of order. Slime Challenge Tournament. Picking up trash. Shoveling snow. Silly Spray Sunday. This might be behind Buddy Barrel, the Holo Buddy Barrel, and the Toolkit Buddy and Retro Speedy. This might be the best looking card. Look at the background on that. The Silly Spray Sunday. It looks more like spray paint the way they did it, so that might be a little confusing to some people looking at the photo. But this card might be, if this was a full art, this would be the best looking card. If they did that background full art on this card the same way, oh, I dropped the card. The same way, and these aren't that hard to pull. I feel like I've seen a lot of them. If they did this card, the art style, full art like that with that color combination of spray paint looking, this would be the best looking card in the whole game. Honestly, if I'm being completely honest, that's the background on that is such a good looking card. Worship, I feel like with Champions and Disasters upping the holo on these power-up cards, it's going to be interesting to see how they change the power-up, if they do change it. I don't know. They're putting out this new silver gold pack. But I feel like these kind of need a revamp, unless they're going back. If they're not doing the holo, that would be a way to... They got to figure out something to do. Because, I mean, you guys have seen me pull this card a bunch. I call this the bubblegum power-up, right? Sacrifice. So you got kindness, boldness, word of God, prayer, faith, sacrifice, obedience, and the Holy Spirit on this spread. Service, generosity, perseverance. And then now we get into the final category, the resources. So you got meals, sound systems, remodeling facilities, church, kids' church, new construction. I found that I saw a lot of these, even though they're the yellow rarity. I feel like I found a lot of remodeling facilities. Okay. Oh, I hope you could see that. Sorry if you couldn't see that, if it was glaring. Shade canopies, computers, AstroTurf. This might be one of the most popular cards that I got in Rise of Revival. I had so many. I was giving them away. AstroTurf, there's so many of. Water filters. We just talked about Ethiopia this past month in October at Commission Church for BGMC Sunday. Water filters is a big thing we talked about. Daycare supplies, women's centers, drip irrigation, water. I feel like a lot of African resources were right here piled up together. Puppet stage. I didn't see as many of these as maybe some of you did. I didn't pull nearly as many puppets. Bicycles, school uniforms, Bibles, video cameras. I feel like I pulled a lot of video cameras. Scholarships, toys, JBQ supplies. I don't feel like I pulled very many JBQ supplies, to be honest. I feel like that was a card that maybe it was a little bit harder to pull. Sports jerseys. I feel like I pulled a lot of those. A lot of sports camps. Bowser trucks. I feel like I pulled a decent amount of Bowser trucks. Maybe some people didn't. I feel like I pulled quite a few of them. Basketball equipment. Open air church. Construction. This might be competing with AstroTurf. I pulled a lot of construction tools. So AstroTurf and construction tools might be the most open. This was a hard card for people, I think, to pull. I didn't pull nearly as many of them. That was hard for me. I got it near the end of my journey looking for resources. And this is one of the exclusive cards that was in the BGMC hunt. So this is a holo version of the BGMC, or of the Bible Engagement Project. But those were, I feel like, those are much more rare to pull in the pack. Furniture wasn't very rare. I pulled devotionals a lot. Security walls. Dental care I pulled a lot. Both of the medical and dental cares I pulled a lot of. Didn't pull too many of therapy dogs or curriculum in training. Speed the Light, that was also one that I didn't pull nearly as much. I feel like I pulled a lot of diapers and wipes. Maybe that's just because I am a parent and I recognize that a lot more. Pajamas, gift cards, counseling, children's home, crops to sell, septic tanks, And then we're nearing the end. New roof and paint. And that's it. So that, sorry for the long video, but that is a completed set of Rise of Revival. I don't know how many, there's only 2 listed here, P002 and P001. So I don't know how many of those additional cards that aren't in the base pack there are out there, but I have at least these 2. So, and then this is a proxy card, so ignore that. But yeah, that's a full set for Rise of Revival. If you're looking to see what the full set looks like in Binder, this is what it looks like. I need to move some of these out so that they're not sitting behind the Holo version now that this binder's opened up. I showed you, like, I had this tab here, and all of the duplicates I had were in this section so I could trade them with the kids. But now that I have this big boy, I have, flip to here, I have all of these cards that I can trade with the kids into those who are looking to complete their collections. I feel like I had a lot of these cards, the Macintosh art cards for all the different kid speakers and camp speakers. I feel like I pulled a ton of those. I feel like those were easier to get than than most of these guys. I feel like I pulled way less Buddy Barrels, way less Winnie the Worlds, Pencil Pals. Hope I don't feel like I pulled as many of. I feel like the Pencil Pal, the original characters were a lot less common, especially the Holo version. Like the Holo version of Buddy Barrel, I don't even have an extra one to trade away to get a kid who doesn't have it yet. I don't think I have the Holo Pencil Pal either. So Grandpa Buddy, I feel like I was pretty, yeah, I got 3 right now to trade and give away to the Holo Grandpa Buddies. But the original characters, many of the originals were hard to get in this. So, all right, guys. Hey, thanks so much. If you watched it till the end, I have a challenge for you. Hold on.
A few moments later.
Hopefully I don't look super crazy in 5.5 perspective. But if you made it all the way to the end of this video, I want to bless you. If you're local commission kid, if you're watching me from another part of the country, thanks so much for watching the video and supporting. But this is for our local commission kids. If you made it to the end of the video, I want to bless you with a rare or ultra rare Holo card. So come talk to me and say I watched the whole set, the video about the whole Rise of Revival set. If you tell me that you watched the whole video, I'll just give you for free, just because I want to appreciate you, I want to support you, and I'm so excited that you're passionate about BGMC. So if you watch this whole video, come talk to me. Tell me you watched the whole video where I showed you my entire Rise of Revival complete collection, and I'll just give you one of those either rare or ultra rare mystery, or not mystery cards, but the ultra rare or rare holographic character cards. So hey, thanks so much for being here. Till next time, guys.